Welcome to day 6 of our manifestation tune-up. Just to give you a quick overview, if you're joining us here for the first time, is that we have gone through talking about mindfulness, our awareness of our breath, slowing down, letting go of old thought patterns from the previous year or situations or things we've been holding on to, whether it was yesterday or 10 years ago. Shifting the energy in our physical environment. Yesterday we worked on the tapping and the shaking and the sweeping and dancing it out. Who can forget? Like we learned the Bernie and just kind of relaxed together and worked it out. And today we're going to take it a little bit deeper. I do invite you to subscribe to my channel to continue to receive these tools to help you on your manifestation journey. And be sure to check out my website to assist you. There's lots of great information there and actually more in-depth articles to help you. So today we are going to uncover our hidden beliefs, transform our stinking thinking. So why don't we go ahead and joining me in slowing down. Close or lower your eyes as we get present in this moment. So let's take 3 deep breaths together, starting from empty. Taking a big breath in and letting it go with a sigh. And another breath in. And if you're feeling any stuck places, this is the time to use one of your tools. Go ahead and tap or sweep or shake a little bit. And another big breath in. And let it go with a sigh. Allowing your breath to return to its own natural rhythm. Knowing that right here, right now, is the only place you need to be. Letting go and forgetting all that's come before and not worrying about what's to come later, but being as present as you can in this moment. As you are ready, feel free to open your eyes or to go ahead and leave them closed and listen, whatever works for you. So, what are these hidden limiting beliefs that underline, that are part of our being? So some of the beliefs, they're active in our belief system through our subconscious, our unconscious mind, which I've talked about before, that unconsciousness that operates outside of our awareness. So they're active. They're often those repetitive negative thoughts that we have. Often they are untruths. We've picked them up in school or from parents or during our childhood. I mean, there's lots of places that they come from, but they're typically negative in nature, and they keep us from creating what we want. We say, "Hey, I want that new." Whatever it is. Name your favorite kind of car. For me, right now, it's a BMW 640i. So, which I'm just amazed I even know that. And so for me, the first thoughts that come up are how are you ever going to have enough money for that? Why would you want something like that? You don't deserve it. You're going to have to work really hard. You're going to get yourself in financial trouble. Oh, European cars, BMWs, they take a lot to maintain. So, I mean, all of those thoughts go through in my head and I go, those are hidden limiting beliefs. So they actually create this atmosphere of mental rejection, which affect the outcome of our experience. So it's easy then to get into that space of going, I don't deserve that. I'm not enough. Whatever it is, for whatever it is you want to create. So the bad news is humans have hidden limiting beliefs. The good news is they can be revealed and they can be replaced with positive beliefs that support our desires and the truth of who we are. So we all get a chance to do that. And that is part of that process of bringing, making us, helping us become better conscious creators, where the unconscious continues to be revealed, continues to be revealed, continues to be revealed, so that we can do something with it. Now, I will share with you that sometimes this process isn't very fun, that looking at the things that limit us can bring up childhood memories, can bring up all kinds of feelings. And this is where being in the present moment, using some of the tools we've already talked about, can help you move through that. And just being with those and recognizing them is part of the healing process, so that you don't have to create that any more of that moving forward, because you are a conscious creator and you have choice. So part of uncovering these hidden limiting beliefs is listening to the statements you make. So if you make a statement such as, that would be great, but I don't have enough money, but everyone will think blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is, that's your hidden limiting belief. That would be great, but whatever comes after that, that's a hidden limiting belief. I can't have or do that because whatever comes after that is a hidden limiting belief. I should, whatever that is, hidden limiting belief. And I really invite you to do as much as you can to become conscious of how often you use that word should in your vocabulary. Whether or not you say it out loud, do you say it internally to yourself? Because the word should, well, what helps me is to go, I need to just stop shoulding all over myself, because that's really what you're doing. You're limiting yourself, and that's part of that hidden limiting beliefs. So I should, whatever that is, and I'm not, whatever that is. I'm not desirable, I'm not enough, I'm not, whatever is after that, that's a hidden limiting belief. So other hidden beliefs can come from your family or society. It's a learned rule or something that we've adopted, like hard work pays off, or that you have to work hard, that the only value is if you have a 9-to-5 job. If you're working in an office, then you're successful. Like those, you have to have a college education to be successful. Any of those are hidden, can be those family societal beliefs. There's also internal dialogue, additional internal dialogue that just goes on, those things we repeat. I'm fat, I don't have such and such skill set, whatever it is. So because you're a conscious creator, you want to blot out those false beliefs and only focus on what you wish to experience. And so I guess the best way to describe it is you're going down this path, and with all of these hidden beliefs that are working on the unconscious level, and now some of them are probably more conscious, you're going down this path to possibly be creating more of what you don't want versus what you want. And it's not about necessarily making a 90-degree turn. If you can do that, that's great. But what I found is if I can make a 1-degree increment change in my thinking, I am in a different space down the road. So it doesn't take much. So don't try to work on all your hidden beliefs at once, but focus on one thing that you want. And then look at what comes up. So think of one thing that you want and bring that to mind. And this might be a good time to pause the video and give yourself a moment to think about that. And then that would be great, but I can't have her do that because I should, whatever that is, I'm not. And so remembering, identifying those and not giving your attention to them, and even looking at what the opposite of that is to shift your thinking, to shift how you're seeing it, can be helpful. So a quote from Yogananda says, to define yourself in terms of human limitation is a desecration to the image of God you are. And at times like this, it's a great reminder to me, and I hope that it is to you too, that to define yourself in terms of human limitation is a desecration of the image of God you are. So you are a conscious creator, and you get to choose. And we can sentence ourselves with the things and the words that we say to ourselves, or we can choose something different. So be careful. Be careful how you sentence yourself. Because the truth is, it is your birthright to have the life of your dreams. It is your birthright. It is absolutely your birthright to be prosperous. It is your birthright to feel your worth, to feel how much you matter, to know that you are well, whole, and complete just as you are. There is nothing you have to do, be, or say differently. That who you are right now is all that matters. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow. Have an absolutely blessed and wonderful day.